Hello, time for a writing lesson. So in this lesson, we're going to look at complex sentences. And if you need to review this information, it's in your Great Writing textbook, page 52. Let's begin. So we will learn and practice complex sentences. Okay, that's it. Complex sentences. So let's do a quick review of sentence types. Simple sentences. A simple sentence has one independent clause. It has one subject-verb relationship. It can stand alone as a sentence. People from many different cultures live in Los Angeles. This is a simple sentence. A compound sentence has two independent clauses, or two simple sentences. They are connected with words like and, so, but, or. The weather there is hot, and it often rains. So two simple sentences. The weather there is hot, it often rains. And we connect them with and. This is a compound sentence. Now, complex sentences have one independent clause and one dependent clause. And each clause has a subject-verb relationship. Before they start working, they check email. So before they start working is a dependent clause. It cannot stand alone. They check email is an independent clause. It can stand alone. We combine these to make a complex sentence. I always wash the dishes after I eat dinner. I always wash the dishes, independent clause. After I eat dinner, dependent clause. And remember, a dependent clause is not a complete sentence. Before I go home, this is a dependent clause, but it's incomplete. It needs an independent clause. When she gets to work, again, dependent clause, not a complete sentence. Because she studies so hard, dependent clause, not a complete sentence. Specifically, okay, we have different types of clauses. An adjective clause are one type of dependent clause, and they give more information about a noun. They begin with a relative pronoun. It could be who, whom, that, or which. So remember, adjectives describe nouns. So an adjective clause describes a noun. It gives more information. People who exercise regularly are healthier. Okay, so the adjective clause, who exercise regularly. Okay, people who exercise regularly are healthier. This is a complex sentence. Dictionaries that have two languages are useful. So the adjective clause, that have two languages. Okay, that is the adjective clause. And it gives us more information about dictionaries. The car, which he bought 2 years ago, was stolen last night. So the dependent clause, the adjective clause, which he bought 2 years ago, gives us more information about the subject or the noun car. Adverb clauses are another type of dependent clause, and they begin with connecting words such as because, before, after, when, if, although. So, if I have time, I will go to the beach this weekend. If I have time is an adverb clause, and it's a dependent clause. Before she moved to Glendale, she lived in Pasadena. Before she moved in Glendale is the adverb clause, the dependent clause. And she lived in Pasadena is the main clause or independent clause. When they get home from work, they like to watch TV. So when they get home from work, dependent, adverb clause. They like to watch TV, main clause, independent clause. So as you see, the yellow is the subjects. Okay, so those are all the subjects, and the blue are the verbs. So each clause needs a subject and needs a verb. That is what makes it a clause. Okay, so you're ready to do your classwork now. And again, this information, simple sentences, compound sentences, complex sentences, is important for your writing, okay? Because it creates a variety of sentence types, which keep the reader interested in what you're writing, okay? So this is very important to improve your academic writing and your writing in general. Anyway, you can do your classwork now, and don't forget to turn it in on Canvas. Thank you.